The DOJ, as you know, is investigating the department's patterns and practices going back several years. Today, Republican Bill Dieruf addressed the upcoming report. WHS 11's Grace McKenna was there for the news conference. And Grace, what does this stem from? Why is it coming out today?
Well, Doug, last week, Mayor Greg Fisher and Chief Erica Shields spoke to us on air about the DOJ investigation, which started about 18 months ago. They also hosted a community forum to discuss public safety last weekend. Dieruf today called on the DOJ to release its findings before the election and says the changes city leaders discussed don't go far enough.
Louisville is less than 2 months from electing a new mayor. In a Tuesday news conference, Republican candidate and Jeffersontown Mayor Bill Dieruf called on the Department of Justice to release the findings of its investigation into LMPD and metro government. He argued the public should know the results before the November election.
They know this report from the Department of Justice will be damaging indictment of their leadership and that of their predecessors.
Last week, Mayor Fisher and Chief Shields discussed the changes already made since the investigation launched, pointing to policy changes like Breonna's Law, the Civilian Review Board, and excessive force intervention. Fisher said the DOJ results could bring even more change.
To increase police community trust, it's going to take a while to do that, but we're making improvements because of the concerted effort of the protesters, of the police officers that we have as well, and then of course our administration.
Tuesday, Dieruf called discussion of those changes a distraction. He again said if elected, he would bring in J-Town Police Chief Rick Sanders, though he still hasn't said what role Sanders could play.
I realize what they do down here is different than what we do in my city. They have gone through crisis after crisis here, and nothing has changed.
Despite his criticisms of the city last month, leaders from the County Fraternal Order of Police Council backed Dieruf, who today said that represents a different side of law enforcement.
It's the leadership that has told the police what to do. So when they start talking about the FOP, that's boots on the ground. That's your leaders have told them what to do.
In a statement, a spokesperson from the mayor's office said in part the Department of Justice will release their report when they are ready to do so. We have not seen the report or any findings. As for the investigation, it's been 18 months, and there's no exact answer on when it would end.
Now, the mayor and Chief Shields did indicate last week they're anticipating the report from the DOJ soon. We also reached out to the Greenberg campaign. They're actually holding their own news conference tomorrow, announcing first-day priorities for the city, so we expect to learn more there. In the studio, Grace McKenna, WHAS 11 on your side.